The Delicate Delinquent is an important Jerry Lewis movie, not just because it's his first solo effort, but because he's working within the framework that has become sort of classic in American 50s cinema. We were blaming rock and roll with these rebellious figures like Elvis Presley and Gene Vincent and Eddie Cochran. And Jerry Lewis thought it would be funny if he was in this rough neighborhood among these other delinquents. And the film starts out just perfectly in that fashion. It starts out like one of those movies, like A Rebel Without a Cause or Knock on Any Door, or one of those Nicholas Ray films where the delinquents are coming out and we got this pseudo rock and roll beat with the saxophone solo in the background, and they're coming out, you know, with their knives, about to have a rumble, and all of a sudden, bam!
Tom McGuire and I wrote the movie together. There was no credit for me as writer because I didn't want to overload, and he did a hell of a job. He was a good writer.
The Delicate Delinquent was originally written for Martin and Lewis, prior to the split, obviously, and it was originally called Damon and Pythias.
The names are Officer Damon and Sidney Pythias, Damon and Pythias from the Greek myth. And those are supposed to be two absolute inseparable friends. Maybe it was metaphoric as far as the Martin and Lewis relationship is concerned, because everybody wanted these guys to stay together. Dean was supposed to play the role that Darren McGavin played, but the Martin and Lewis team broke up and it was reactivated as a Lewis solo project.
When the split came, Paramount only needed to know they had a film. So I had to give them Delicate Delinquent. I don't know that I would have made it if I had lots of time and freedom at that time.
Hiya, Sidney.
Because the pain of seeing Darren McGavin playing Dean's role, I was nervous about how that would affect me in my performance, but it was okay.
Maybe the kids were using different kinds of blocks. Oh, I heard it a little. Well, how was the time?
The movie wound up being a smash for us.
Sing Sing, with its solitary confinement and the electric chair.
And it was great for my psyche. It made me feel kind of whole. Though I missed Dean, I grieved and missed. The film helped me get through that because it was working.
Lewis had filmmaking tendencies and creative aspects that are beyond just doing the comedy. And in order to present himself as a director, I think he had to find himself first, just breaking from perhaps the most successful comedy team of all time and working his way in as a solo artist. He tries to do what he can with Delicate Delinquent, and when that's a success, then he can experiment a little bit more.
I'll go my way by myself.
Delicate Delinquent just caught on fire. Who knew he could sing at all? And do you call that singing?